This is a test. I'm going to basically drill another hole in this can to see if there's any signal of insulation. So, I mean, if this one doesn't work, I'll drill another hole in that one and then see if it works. So, This is my uncle's drill when he gave it to me before he died. He got murdered. So just seems fit to do. So here we go. Very easy going. So here we go. I have these two holes here. As you can see, two holes. I'm going to really do anything with these conductive pieces here. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I mean, it's a scientific experiment to use two holes into like what we consider like a container function, basically, kind of a lid. I think like a good idea would be to use like a base, but the base would be like a grounding wire. So this would be grounded into a circuit, but the circuit would need to be able to do this. So it's almost like a leaky coaxial cable in LCX. In theory, you know, in principle, it's just like it. So basically, it runs whatever it is. I mean, it has a lid here, or what used to be a lid. It has the two holes, which are like the theoretical purpose of, I don't know, what would you consider it? Like a layman's, like a hypothetical, what we consider friction, MOS starter or something like that, like an MS starter. It's something like a signature fuse or almost a bracket mount with a fixture for a breaker or something like that. So, I mean, it's interesting, but you know, the point of the signal would be to conduct the two dots to portray a covalent signal through a grounding wire. So that basically would like focus and coax the purpose of the signal itself. So basically that would, you know, create a signature for any ground that would come through. I mean, I'm not saying it's technically this exact thing that would work. It could be a lot of things. It could be barbecue sauce, you know, you never know. But basically, I mean, it could be a lot. I mean, I'm sure it will hold information. It's not you just circuited like flash drive, flash memory device or something like that, you know. But I mean, it's two holes, that's all it is. So in principle, two holes should work. This is just one prototype, one can. The bottom of the can here. You know, you can see it on the other side there too. So I mean, like, could it be used for forecasting? Could it be used for something else? What would this be used for exactly? So it's a good question. It's a basic material good. What wouldn't it be used for? Useful for. I mean, this is like always an auto motif or a motif, like from these stories from like, you know, the war, like people hanging cans to their cars, right? One string, one can. But they talk about, you know, this principle. It was before these convictions came through, and all they did was use signature like ROTs, like or you know, ROT13 for, you know, different signals like cryptography. Basically, it's just material goods that you can transfer pulses, right, of information. It's what it does. So MST or whatever it is, I mean, grounding, you know, it's a basic concept, basically. Right? So what would it do? Would it hang here, sit? Would it vibrate the signal? It would vibrate differently. It would vibrate differently. What else would it do? Would it create vibrations, like smaller vibrations, right? It would do that. Capistrate the signal, so it would basically dampen it in a certain way, right? So what else would it do? It would shake the floor in a certain way, differently, yeah. It looked like that did something to the light. Yeah, it looked like it is actually doing something. If you can't see it flickering, it's kind of, the light is kind of flickering when I do this. And also my leg also felt like I got shot. That's what it felt like. So this might be awesome. This is exactly what I was thinking the other day. I had a regular can, an open can. I thought, you know, then maybe that this right here was needing to be cut. somehow because it was different metal from the rest of the can, especially the top. So that's a good question. These tool holes, I mean, does it belong in the can? I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't belong in the can, you know. I think that's kind of a strange way of playing things, but yeah, so this is what this is.